Oh hey, I didn't see you there. What's up guys? It's been a while since we were in the dungeon. But we're back because we got like 15 boxes of Deadstock vintage. So as you can see, some of the stuff is pretty litty. So this is like 15 Deadstock Mets chalk line jacket.
Oh, your dad probably went outside.
Yo, that
Check first if it was on.
That legit scared me, Pop. Huh? That legit scared me. I thought somebody was in here.
Oh.
Hi, Pop. We're recording.
Just trying to get this.
So remember the Vasquez?
Can Oliver come
No,
over?
never.
Okay.
Remember the old Vasquez?
Yes, I remember. We used to sell those at Against the Wild. Wow. These used to go for like 180.
Yep.
Do they still go for that price?
Deadstock Vasquez Skywalker.
Wow.
I got one pair. One of them is beef and broccolis.
Get out.
Oh, this one right
Oh,
here.
there it is. What are these? You got some Carhartt?
Carhartt boots.
Baby, I don't remember you telling me that you got
I
these.
didn't tell you a lot of the stuff I got.
Wow.
These are
Those
like
are
all
cool.
$100 plus boots. And I paid significantly less than that. Oh, so this was the
Oh, the headband.
the design I was telling you about.
Yeah.
This is Wigwam, but
Those are cute.
this is Wigwam. Oh, here's a Columbia one.
I like that. That's so cute.
You know, like easy $20 once the winter comes around.
Yeah.
This is what I was looking for, Tommy. Yeah, I wonder if this is bootleg Tommy wear. Audience, let me know if this is bootleg or not. Tommy wear.
A lot of
And
boxes.
it's two rows deep. But check this out. Check this bad boy out.
What's in there? What's in there?
Look at this, y'all.
Oh.
Whenever you're like at a thrift store or something and you see old Converses and it has a Made in the USA,
Hold on, leave it.
they're worth significantly more.
Oh.
Because they're old, they're vintage. So I got 35 pairs of these.
Wow.
So yeah, look, whole nother box of them. It's crazy. Whole nother box.
And what are the rest of these boxes?
Clothes, underwear. I don't even know where to begin right now. Even just looking through it. Inside box number 3, we have. I don't think anybody's gonna know what this is, but this is just a vintage, a vintage company that made clothes. Health Knit. Really rare, made in the USA. I say rare not because it's like a hot commodity, but just because nobody really knows what it is. So if you are a fan, these are all Deadstock if anybody wants. What is all of this? Oh, vintage Russell, babe.
I was zooming into Spiderweb in the corner.
Vintage Russell. Deadstock vintage Russell.
Let me get that.
Hoodie. Dang, that's gonna be a nice lick right there. More vintage Russell.
What other colors you got in there, babe?
What's McGregor?
Let me get a black one.
Oh, this is a nice color. I'm gonna have to look into this one, guys. I've never heard of McGregor. Oh, what's this? Property of the store? What is this? Oh, this is a discus. I have hundreds of these. So if anyone wants a discus athletic sweaters and hoodies, for some reason you like the fit or whatever, let me know. I have a whole bunch of Deadstock.
Where's the tag on these?
Here is a, what is this? Discus hoodie.
Oh, I like that one.
Discus
I
Athletic.
like that color.
I'm sure there's some other hidden stuff in there, but this was this is a decent
box.
hit. I like educating, so like I bought, as far as the clothes is concerned, they were in lots of like hundreds, so they weren't showing every single thing that was in there, so you were taking kind of a risk. But for the clothes I paid like $2 to $3 per piece, so you can imagine the profit margins that we're going to be making for these are going to be pretty good. These are vintage thermals, which I don't even know if there's going to be a market for these, but I've been pleasantly surprised and mistaken before, so anybody want a vintage Fruit of the Loom thermal because they like it better than the new stuff? Even Coleman. Oh, there's sneakers in here. Sneakers. Oh wait,
I need a Zyrtec.
I don't have, babe. Oh look, HealthNet. But you've never heard of HealthNet before.
No,
We're not gonna go through all these boxes.
I know.
That's like work. I'll do this on Monday. But look at these. Some
those
more
Everlast?
dead stock Converse. It says
Okay.
Converse. Everything is new with the box. You know what I'm saying? Are these the Storions? So this.
Why do you hold on to these things?
So this, it's like people just go through life, man. Like they had a store, they got old, they didn't want to deal with it, they just put it in storage or something. And 30 years later, life goes on. They forgot about it and they were like, you know what, let's just sell this off. They don't really, you know, not everyone is a collector. Not everyone cares to be a collector. You have to remember, you know, so that's what it is. Yo, these are crazy. These are clear. I don't think I've ever seen these. Oh, look, they got inserts.
You do.
Yo, this is sick. This is dope. I like finding odd stuff. You know, there's not gonna, spoiler, there's not gonna be any 85 Jordan 1s, if that's what you're waiting for. None of that here. Oh, but you're gonna get some nice old school high top
I like
Connies.
those.
Where's the
Those
cover?
are dope.
That's sick.
Those match with what you're wearing right now.
Not really.
They do. Blah.
Oh, I know the A6 Tiger heads have a huge following. What are these? Wrestling? Dan Gable?
Those look interesting.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Newer box, man. Collectors like the newer box stuff. More Converse, more. I got this. That's like the third pair of those black ones.
You have
Here's
a lot of work to do.
Pair of New Balance. Some old dad shoes.
I like those. What size are those?
Let's see. These look a little
Like a
big.
7 in men.
7. That's my size. But I don't want to wear that.
I like them. I'd rock them with some biker shorts and a cute vintage tee.
Yo, what the heck is this? Made in the USA, denim flip down
Wow.
joints with the plaid.
Those are dope.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look these up as soon as we go back in. What? Again, sorry this is not mainstream stuff, but I love when you find
Vintage
that
heads will
unique,
enjoy this.
like the unique things that you don't see every day. I know some of y'all remember E-Tonic. Oh, look at this. Yo, they would retro this right now and this would freaking fly. Yo, is this my size? Because babe, tell me these are not fly, yo.
They are
look at
fly.
that.
I like those a lot.
Yo, this
yeah.
is dope. Babe, tell me if you retro these right now, these wouldn't freaking fly.
They're lit. Yeah, I like those.
They lit?
I like the purple and orange. They cute.
It's more like a bluish.
Nah, that looks like purple.
Yo, these look like the Nikes that just came out recently.
Yeah.
The ones that they had the collaboration with Stussy. Yo, this looks like my size.
Oh, those are nice.
This is the 80s vibe right here.
I like those.
Stable Air Rebel.
Dope.
These are nice, man.
Mhm.
Yo, E-Tonic.
How did they keep them that
Game.
like?
Babe, they just kept it in the box. They just never touched it.
Yeah,
They
but
got it in
don't you
stock.
tell me? Don't you tell me that sometimes when you keep them in the box and they've never been worn before, they get
They disintegrate?
Yeah.
That depends on what type of sole and what type of stitching. Like, these could, if you
cute.
if you took a
honestly.
step in this, it might fall apart because they're glued. They're not stitched. So these could fall apart if you took a step in it.
Let's try it
But
out.
for this, for a collector who likes this shoe or this brand,
So that's something basically
They
you
would
would put
just
in the
display.
description, though, right? That
yeah,
they-
you would put in the description that,
is the possibility.
you know,
of
these are
them-
freaking 20 plus years old,
Yeah.
and I can't guarantee that they're not gonna fall apart the first step you take. So just a warning. But
Yeah.
people, I feel like people buy shoes like this because they like the brand, they collect. They're collectors rather than just you know, like not like a random vintage enthusiast isn't going to buy something like that either. I don't know if this, oh, that box maybe does go for that.
We're gonna open one or two more boxes.
This how you know, so you guys
Bless you, baby.
have an idea. Like, I have literally 100 crew necks from Discus in various colors. So that's what a lot of these boxes are. But I was hoping that these are actually like nice, because then like Christmas gifts. Paid $4 a piece. No, I paid like $2 a piece for these. So we could be like, yo fam, we got you Christmas gifts. I hope you like it. And then everybody got the same thing. Let's show them something weird. Oh no, this is not it. Well, anyways, Fruit of the Loom 3-pack vintage boys. Fruit of the Loom. I don't get it either, guys. Honestly, I don't. But people, maybe the fit, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's people that don't want to buy the new stuff. You know, like people that like the idea of there's too much stuff in this world and we need to buy up this older stuff first before using the new stuff. What's in here?
Boom.
Briefs.
Toddler girl box 6.
Like, I think this is gonna hit.
Oh my gosh, babe. I remember these. Babe, that's so lit.
Crayola.
Thermal wear girls
Crayola
two
brand.
piece
Like, this
set.
is Crayola brand.
I know.
It's not like a Hanes collaboration with.
What year?
This says 2001. Oh, here's something weird that for some reason they sell. It's just the Carter. Remember the? I think Carter's is still a brand, right? This is just the
Can't
vintage.
remember.
I don't know, guys. My nose is starting to run.
I know,
And
my
I'm
eyes are
getting-
itchy.
And I am. And don't rub them, baby. Hairs are dirty.
They're itchy.
Alright, go inside. I'll just put this back real quick.
Alright, you'll open these, the rest of the boxes during the week.
I'll make a creative video, something more exciting. Because I have to go through all of this.
This was exciting.
I have to sort all of this. I have to figure out how I'm gonna post it. Figure out what I'm gonna do for social media with it. You know.
You want to say something before I shut it off?
Money, money, money. Money, money, money. So I'm really excited to show everyone what we have. I am kind of gonna organize everything here because there's about, let me see here. There's about 15 boxes left. We took out the Converse, which we already showed you. But as you can see, maybe more than 15 boxes. And then we have these boots, which, you know, aren't as exciting. This is kind of crazy. I have no idea if this is even real or not, or what's the story behind this, but it is, I don't know if you can see, there you go. Wow, good job camera. It is Fat Joe, a Fat Joe velour jacket. Never heard of it before, might not even be real, but cool nonetheless. Question for you guys. How long until vintage Echo becomes cool again? Because we used to wear these heavy back in the late 90s, early 2000s. So it's gonna be kind of funny if and when Echo ever becomes cool again. Thought this was cool. Vintage Wigwam and Columbia like winter headbands, all dead stock, and the cool winter 80s and 90s colors. Those should do well. We have a load of vintage thermal underwear like this. And this Hanes Fruit of the Loom. Basically any company in the 80s and 90s that, wow, even HealthNet, that's actually pretty crazy. Any J.E. Morgan, I have to look these up. Any company in the 80s and 90s that made thermals, man, this store had them in stock. Coleman, that's pretty cool. So by the way, right now I'm just trying to organize everything. I have about, I would say 1,000 to 1,200 individual items in here, and hopefully about only 500 different SKUs. I have a lot of multiples. Actually, I would even say even less, maybe 400 SKUs, because I have a lot of multiples of things. But so far everything looks good. These are interesting. Fruit of the Loom fashion thermal, and I don't know if you can tell, but oh man, the lighting sucks in here, sorry guys. There's 2 buttons right here. One, you can't really see, sorry guys. Maybe in the red you can see. Oh, there you go. It's kind of like a 2-button shirt. That's pretty cool. Interesting piece here. I'm gonna have to do some research on this stuff to see if they're authentic or not, but a Levi's made in the USA pullover hoodie. Pretty cool. With the little chest hit there. And of course, new with tags. Also cool. So I've found vintage items, vintage clothing in boxes that's been just sitting in the box for 10-20 years, and you get kind of a tanning on the pieces of the shirts that are touching the box for all of those years. And here's another example. I don't know if you can tell the difference in the color. Yeah, you kind of can. You have the darker blue up here, and then it gets lighter, kind of distressed almost, and then it goes back to like the regular darker blue. And you think that this shirt has been worn, this sweater has been worn, but dead stock, new tags, Carhartt, made in the USA. Pretty cool. I guess Bike made a lot of clothes also back in the day. This is Florida State uni pullover sweater, new with tags, and Bike had the licensing, I guess, to print this. This is actually a nice color, this teal. I'm gonna have to look for any distressing on it, but Carhartt extra large. Oversized fit after laundering. Carhartt made in the USA, kind of a teal colored pullover hoodie. Oh nice, same story. Black Carhartt pullover hoodie, new with tags. we have like a variation here. Okay, so this is a pullover. This is another example of kind of the tanning that goes on in the box. With a lighter color, you could really see the tanning that kind of goes on, and it sucks because this is new with tags. So do you sell it as is with the tanning and, you know, not get as much as you could because it's new with tags? Or do you take the tags off and wash it and see how it does? You know. Oh, I like that last one. Another Carhartt blue. This one is nice. I don't know, this one might have to be a keeper. A yellow Carhartt. I love how these look. Yellow Carhartt. New with tags. Size XL. Good stuff. I have a lot of these. So if any of y'all are interested, actually, please hit me up because I have a lot of them. These are Discus. Can we see? Discus Athletic. This is a size small. This looks like maybe it might be even a women's size. These are all kind of old school, made in the USA sweaters. A different one we have in this box that's kind of rare and unique. HealthNet, made in the USA. So kind of something unique and rare you don't really see too much of. We have a dead stock. I know some of you guys are Russell fans. Dead stock Russell Athletic zip up hoodie, and this one is actually, it's so crazy, but I feel like these older ones feel nicer than the newer ones. Little tag hit here, but the quality on this is really nice. If I find any in a bigger size, I might have to keep one. I just realized how much underwear and thermals I have. I'll show more of that later. But one of the lots that I purchased was kind of like a mystery lot, meaning that it just had a whole bunch of random things in it. So far what I'm finding is older vintage stuff, but this box, I literally am opening it right now for the first time. I have no clue. It could be worthless crap, or maybe some gems will be in there. So let's see. Everything is on hangers and looks really dirty. So this is kind of weird because it says Fila and then the tag says Winnie Lot. Anybody Fila expert can tell me if this is boot? I don't know. Very weird. Kind of questionable. I don't think it's just super old Fila. I don't think they would have ever done that. Looks like a boot to me. Nasty. Now this is just an untagged Fila jacket. I'm gonna assume that's bootleg also. So far this box ain't looking so great. So this kind of confirms the bootleg-edness. Reebok on the chest and that same Winnie Lot tag. So you win some, you lose some, unless I'm completely wrong about what those are. Okay, this is interesting. Vintage the Game. Georgetown Hoyas button-up shirt. Probably not worth much, but better than a bootleg. Discus Athletic. What would this be? 3/4 sleeve, two-tone. 2X. Stuff like this would probably be better just washed and sold as new without tags, washed. More discus, two-tone 3/4 sleeves. That one is white and blue. You can hear my voice, the disappointment of what is this. This literally just looks like, well, it's a vintage sweater at least. It looks like, who is this, Luigi? I got a good thing. It looks just like somebody just custom spray painted back in the 90s. That was a popular thing to do. Let's keep the boots up there. Yeah, no bueno. These already look horrible. As far as the vintage community is concerned, they're not going to be interested in this, but you know, there's always a way to sell things, guys, that you don't want. You know, don't just think that, hey, let me just redonate it because it's not worth anything. You know, you could always compile things and put it into one huge lot and sell as a lot for a few bucks a piece. These are interesting. They're not made in the USA. It's a track jacket. You know, it's again, it kind of looks like something you would get in a store in the 90s, but it was just kind of like a no-name kind of bootleg type of thing. Yeah, you can tell this is stuff that sat on hangers for years. Nobody wanted it. Yeah. My girlfriend's gonna kill me for not having my mask now, but it's hard to talk. It's cool. Is this like a mock neck discus? Keep the discus together. The Tigre. Ooh, some of y'all might remember this brand, Le Tigre. Bunch of Le Tigre. Made in the USA, all the same. Here's a white one. Some of y'all will know that I like this one because the color. Might have to keep one of these. Found a few. Here's a funny one. Pure vintage style. And literally nothing about this. So this box was a great example of you win some, you lose some. Some of this stuff in this box is worthless, but I've been hitting home runs with every other box that I've opened so far. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. You gotta take risks. You know, this whole purchase was a really big, fairly expensive risk, and you know, you're not gonna hit a home run on every single piece. And if you do, you'll pay up for it. So, still sorting through. I found another kind of mystery box of a lot of stuff I really didn't know. Hopefully this one's better than the last one. Looks like it has more winter gear, jackets and pants. Okay. Brand name, that's a good start. Columbia and root pant. So maybe like a hiking pant, winter pant. Nice detail on it. Nice pair of pants, $60 retail. Super heavy. Whoa, what is this? So these are pants with suspenders. What's the brand here? Millet. Am I even in the frame? Millet brand. Wow. Okay. So we don't have a retail price, but we have a final sale price of $199. I'm assuming that it's not gonna be worth that, but it's nice to see an idea of what they were asking in the store. Nice zip up, all the way zip up pants, winter pants. It's pretty crazy actually. Okay, so we have a brand that we recognize here, Helly Hansen. Looks like some type of hiking pant also. New tags. Here's another bib. Is that what they call these, bibs? These go almost all the way up. This is a huge size. Helly Hansen Extreme Waterproof Breathable. Waterproof, so does that mean that these are like waders? Super interesting stuff in here. It looks like this whole box is winter related pants and some hangers, more millet or millet. I don't know how you would say these. Same pants as before. So all of these, it's kind of funny. The last box had a bunch of bootleg stuff. This box has a bunch of winter gear that all have retail prices of $200 and $300. So literally, you win some, you lose some. Obviously. Oh, here's a brand we all know, Canadian Goose. Again, these are all winter pants, so not the greatest time of the year to get this in. So I'm just gonna kind of strategize with these and post these up last. So it looks like mostly millet, Helly Hansen. No, there's a different one down there, so bear with me. And these retails of like $200 and $300. You don't even want to know what I paid. Let's just say I paid a few bucks per piece. And this is getting so heavy now that it's starting to fall over. This pile here that I have. What is this? Helly Hansen? Another Helly Hansen. Quickly. More Helly Hansen. And a last Helly Hansen. So that last box was horrible. This box was amazing. So win some, lose some. You guys get the idea. Take a risk, get out there, do your thing. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Changed my shirt because I actually left and got sweaty. So I sorted everything out just about. So basically what you haven't seen yet is the underwear and like the 3-pack t-shirts and the discus sweatshirts, crew necks. It's basically just a crew neck in various sizes and colors. This is like mustard yellow, I guess you can say. Again, everything is horrible lighting. Everything is new with tags. So if any of you all are interested in buying in bulk, please let me know. So far, everything that I've touched, there's been no dry rot whatsoever. That's always a concern with getting older stuff. Hey, Oliver. You know, overall, I think I did really well. There's some things here that I'm going to have to kind of break even on, but I would say that is 5% of the total, and some things like I'm going to really hit home runs on. And I averaged about, you know, okay, so I have different things. I have the underwear and the thing, which I'm about to show you. I averaged about $2.50 a packet, and I'm gonna average anywhere from 15 to 35 on those, depending on how rare they are. And that's plus shipping. And then I have things like this that are the thermals, which I also consider the $15 to $35 range. The pants and the sweaters, you know, everything clothing related, I paid about $3 a piece for. And again, that's kind of the same thing. Some things will sell for 15 bucks. Some things here might sell for 100. So, you know, good rate on return. You know, I try my best and do 100. I know some of y'all have profit margins, are happy with like 30%, 40% net. I've come to find that there is way more than enough vintage in this country, and if you look hard enough, you'll find the 100% profit margins. Kind of what I look for is net 100% profit, which means basically after tax, after all of my costs, after shipping, after eBay fees, after any advertising fees, gas, time, I'm doubling my money. So that's kind of how I do this business. It's very time consuming, so that's why that's kind of like my bottom is a flip. A lot of this stuff also is long tail, so you know, I'm gonna have to be waiting around. Some of this stuff is gonna sell the moment I list it, so that's cool. So next I'm gonna show you some of the underwear. Just a few examples of like what vintage underwear is. Like, it's literally discontinued things. So people that want this specific thing, it's discontinued, so you know, they're willing to pay up for it, and whatever that means. Fruit of the Loom women's briefs, Crayola 2-piece thermal wear. It's pretty cool. Just some old Fruit of the Loom 3-pack boxers. You want to get really weird. Vintage girls Carter's underwear. Dang, yo, I can't. Oh, there you go. Too bad the lighting really sucks. Sorry, guys. And things like this, the 3-packs, Fruit of the Loom. You know, so I have about 500 of these total. So I think overall I did really well. Okay, so that's a little bit of Mad Jams. I know there's a lot of different content on this channel, but this is just kind of one side of what we do. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you learned something. Maybe you didn't. Just please like, subscribe. If I made any mistakes, please let me know in the comments below. If there's anything of value in here that I missed, please comment below. But that's about it. Peace, y'all.